Good morning, everyone. My name is Sook Teng, and my project is the Center of Contemporary Performing Arts. Okay. Malaysia, it's a really beautiful country because it has multiracial, and it's really diverse in cultural, and therefore it nurtures a variety of interesting art forms, especially in performing arts. And that, however, due to the complexity of the current situation, the focus on the performing arts in Malaysia now, they only focus on preserving the traditional arts. That's good, but because in this current environment, more and more people are into developing contemporary performing arts, and there is lacking of resources available to learn and exposure as well. So therefore, this project is to create the first full facility to showcase and to promote contemporary performing arts in Malaysia. So the project is located in Kuala Lumpur, and it's in Damansara Perdana district, which is located in, sorry about the typing error, it's the northwestern side of Kuala Lumpur. And this part of Kuala Lumpur, it has more focus on performing arts movements and developments, and therefore people, they are more likely to approach this kind of developments. And this is the site diagram. So the site is located in this suburb, and currently the suburb is undergoing a mixed develop of a residential and commercial. And that and you see the development here. It's called the Empire City, and it's a relatively new development, and it's themed high technology, high style, and high art. And our site, it's located here. It's between the expressway and a quarry, and you can see a zoom-in picture. And so this is the freeway that runs opposite our site. So our site's here. Yeah. And so the whole concept to connect the whole program is to create a building which is a barrier itself because of its location of a quite challenging site, and so that it blocks off some unwanted constraints such as the noise and the unwanted views from the freeway, and then it's a clear it creates a sanctuary with the natural landscape itself, so that it provides a really nice environment for development of the project. And so this is the conceptual sketches, and if you can see the plan here, it started by the development of creating a building with a strong horizontal axis, which creates a wall-like feature physically and mentally. It gives you that impact. And yeah. And so the next I will talk to you about the project walkthrough on how I develop the spaces. So the overall planning follows a hierarchy system which developed from the public space, semi-public space, and private space. And so when you see the elevation here, so from the expressway here, you drive through, and then you turn in to the inner roads, which you then drive along the inner roads, and you can journey through the building, which you can feel the strong wall kind of thing. And then when you drive through here and you go into your access, and you drive down one level to your outdoor parking. So it's either you park outdoors or you drop off at this main entry here, and then you proceed to your basement parking. And so this is your main entrance and your drop off. drop-off area. And then when you walk in, you have your foyer, and there's a contrast between your volume of space, which when you enter it's quite it's normal height, but when you go into the foyer and to the reception area, it's double volume. And this space here, you leave it, it's fully open space, and it double up as exhibition space when needed. And yeah. And then this is your zoom-in version of your reception and your tickets office. And then opposite your tickets office, when you bought your tickets, and then you go turn around and you walk up this grand staircase up into the lounge and waiting area, where you gather around and wait for the show to start, and then you enter to your main theater, which is here the section shows. So this is your waiting lounge area, and then you enter in your main theater. And then if you're not here for performance in the main theater, and you pass through here, go to a transition space, which is the exhibition hallway. This is a long hallway, and you can exhibit artworks and programs and other activities here. And then you walk right down here, and then you arrive at the secondary foyer for the Black Box Theatre, which is an experimental theatre for more flexible kind of performing arts. And in this theater, there is a series of glass doors, like openable doors, which let you, if allowed, it lets you to connect to the landscape outside, and it extends the space of the theater itself. So after that, you arrive at a courtyard space here, which is a transitional space between the public space and your semi-public space, which is your rehearsal studios and your offices upstairs, and also the private space, which is the residentials on top of the building. And then this is a view from the courtyard space to the outdoor amphitheater. This theater provides an outdoor performing space as well as a park and landscaping area for the general public or for the users in the facility. And this is a view back towards the rehearsal studios. So like same concept goes similar to the Black Box, that this series of doors opens up, and your rehearsal studios can connect to your landscape, as well as you double up the volume for flexible purposes. And so this is one of the view from the lake towards the building. And yeah, this is your plan, ground floor plan, first floor plan, and second floor plan in your residential layout. And sorry, no video. And that's it. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. And